Not as good, but it'll do. Oh, look at this. Sit down. Sit, 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 sit. Pretty good, I'd say. Come on. Oh, that just caught that left edge. And thank goodness it did. Sit. Go in. G'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna go play the JLGL Golf League again. This week we are playing the Cliffs Classic, and the reason for that is because the DP World Tour actually has a break in their schedule. So I thought, instead of having a break in the league, why not just come up with a tournament? So we are playing at Ashen Cliffs. It is the Cliffs Classic, and it is a one-round tournament. This week we are playing off the Blue Tees Thursday Pins Stimp 11. We've got normal for the fairway and green firmness. We have got the wind is breezy. The course is set up a little bit easier this week, minus the wind, and that's because I'm sure we all had a rough time playing the Open last week, so I wanted to make this week just a little bit easier, just a little bit calmer, a little bit kinder. However, the wind is still up because I want to practice playing in wind. It absolutely killed me at the Open the last day playing in that breezy wind. I do have some exciting news about the league that I'll hopefully announce in a few weeks from now. I'm trying to build it, but the league I feel is gonna be worth playing in the long run. You definitely want to get yourself up there in the standings. Let's just say that, the net standings, that is. So without further ado, let's play this week's tournament, the Cliffs Classic at Ashen Cliffs. This course is absolutely beautiful on GS Pro. Such a well-designed course. Oh, I hit that so good. And it didn't register. That was hit so well. I know why it didn't register, because I don't even have my connector open for GS Pro. So we can't blame the actual unit there. I'll take the hit. Okay, not as good. That one's got a bit of hook on it. Oh no. That's no good. That is really not good. Can I please have my other shot that I hit? We're in the deep rough now. And this looks absolutely dead. I'm gonna have to try and hack it out. Try and get this back on the fairway somehow. It's gonna come out left. It is a downhill shot. So if I just try and hook, I don't know if it's even gonna hook out of this lie. I'm gonna take an 8-iron to be safe, and I'm just gonna try and hook this as hard as I can. Stay in the fairway. Should do. Not a bad shot. Okay, we are back in the fairway, hitting our approach shot. It's gonna come out right. Wind's pushing it right as well. So let's aim there, 118. Do we have elevation? Tiny bit of elevation. Let's play this 120. So I'm actually gonna hit a pitching wedge, and I'm just gonna hit a little knockdown shot, a little 3/4 shot. This should land 117. Oh, 124, it's got to sit. Sit, sit, sit. Just overcooked it. But I tell you what, the line was good. And that's really what I wanted to focus on today with those pitch shots and those 3/4 shots, is the actual line. All right, tough little green. There's a little like dip in the back of this green. So this is gonna kick dead right when it hits the actual green, 30 feet. It says I'm on the green, which I don't know if I am, to be honest. I kind of want to chip this, so let's go up to lob wedge. And I'm just going to chip this. 10 yards, slightly up the hill. Try and carry it 10 to 11 feet in my sim room. Should be perfect. Yep, I'll take that. Lovely shot. Second hole at Ashen Cliffs is a par 4. And we've got wind out of the right. This, I don't think, is going to be a full driver. I'm just going to hit like a punch driver down there. Oh, Joe. What is that? Hit a tree. Okay, that was, I should have just hit a 5-wood maybe. Note to self, don't hit any more punch drivers. Next option, flag line or re-tee. Let's just do a lateral then, I guess. It's going to be a horrendous shot into this green out of the deep rough. 200 yards. I mean, I've literally got to give this everything that I've got, and it's not going to get there. Hit it really solid. Kick, kick, and feed. Come on. That is such a good shot. Stay on that top tier. Oh, it's going to go down. That's such a shame. I mean, that was seriously a good shot. Unfortunately, we didn't stay up on that top tier, which is such a shame because that was such a good strike. And I mean, honestly, this is ridiculous. 40 feet, 76. This is about an 80-foot field. Not a bad effort, I'll take it. Unfortunately, it's a bogey. We are 1 over through 2. Okay, third hole, par 3, 167, dead downwind. So if we want to land it about there, 158, let's take 6% off for the wind. It's a 150 shot. Let's hit a 9. Oh, I've hooked it. Kick. Go on, feed in. Okay, fair bit of break on this one. 22, we'll call it 23 feet as a field because we're stimp 11. Go, I just haven't hit it. It was a really good putt. That was actually hit 23 feet as a field, so I need to adjust the green speeds a bit more. That is, however, a par. Onto the 4th hole. This looks like a tough fairway to find because it's going to kick dead right. Wind off the right. This is a tough course. That should be fine. Just piped it. Big kick. Oh, look at that, dead right. It's going to be good now though, 110 yards out. Playing 114, it's going to come out left and also wind off the right. So how far right do I play this? Let's go there and I'll hit just a 110 yard shot as a feel, and this should be perfect. Oh, I just left the face open. That is such a shame. Such a shame. Okay, these greens have a fair bit of break to them. And that is the defense of this course, the greens. I can see now why there are so many high scores this week in the league. Haven't hit it. It's a good putt. This, I'm pretty sure this is a signature hole here at Ashen Cliffs. Just check this hole out. I mean, come on. That looks absolutely unreal. And imagine playing this in real life. It's just carved out of the rocks. It's just unbelievable. I am going to go at this green. It is uphill, but we're downwind. So I should be able to get it pretty close to this green. Oh, you are kidding. You are kidding. What happened there? Okay, we had a no read. I don't know what happened there. That was a pounded shot, by the way. I got my PRGR on. Not as good, but it'll do. Oh, look at this. Sit down. Sit, 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 sit. Pretty good, I'd say. It's actually good it didn't pick up my other one because that was 163 ball speed on the PRGR. The previous one was 165. So it's kind of good that it didn't pick it up because that would have probably gone way long. I will say, if you're after a device that just does club and ball speeds, you can't beat the PRGR. It is just so accurate. And for the price point, it's pretty much unbeatable. 24 feet. So I'm going to play at 26 feet as a feel because we're stimp 11. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. What an eagle. On to the 6th. And this is just, look at this course. It is just unreal. 182. Slightly up the hill, but not much. Downwind. Let's just hit a 7-iron. This should be perfect. As long as that wind doesn't help it out too much. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. Just a bit long. Come on, come back. I'll take that as a lovely shot. Okay, the ball is just out of view, which is annoying because I can't really see how it's going to break at the start, but I'm going to play it pretty far out to the right. I'm going to die this one in. So we've got 15 feet. Go. What a putt. What a putt. Eagle birdie on 2 of the best looking holes on the course. Okay, what I can't wait to do is I can't wait to announce the JLGL Golf League Race to Scotland prizes. I've got something cool in the works, so stay tuned. Play well in the net competition. That's all I'm going to say. Oh no. Hit that so bad. Out the heel. Get in that skinny bit of fairway. No, it's just going to be in the rough, unfortunately. But that should be okay. This is a par 4. So I kind of needed to hit that good. It is downhill though. 180 yards now. It's going to come out dead left. The wind's pushing it right. I'm just going to hit a 7-iron. It's definitely not going to be a full 7-iron though, because this is not going to have a lot of spin coming out of this lie. So it'll be like a 3/4 7-iron. And I have figured something out on these shots. Famous last words. Sit soft. Okay, no, that should be fine. I thought that was going to go a lot further out of there. That's a pretty good shot. Yes, for about the past 8 months or longer, I've been struggling on those partial wedge shots and my 3/4 iron shots, but I really think I've figured something out over the last week, which is going to hopefully transform those wedge shots, and I'll start making a lot more birdies, fingers crossed. Okay, let's roll this in. I'm going to play it as a 33-foot putt. Don't think I've hit that. No, I did. The line was just a bit off. Okay, on to the 8th hole, 337, slightly uphill, skinny fairway. Hopefully, if I can hit a good drive, this should get pretty close to that green. No! Oh, I just toe hooked it badly. Kick. Okay, that was so lucky. That was so lucky. I nailed that tree and it spat it back towards the fairway because that was going to be in the hazard for sure. Nice bit of luck there. Right, this is going to come out dead left and the wind is pushing it left. 104. 5%, so it's going to play about 109. Let's hit, pin's kind of sitting on a back shelf. Let's hit 107 as a feel, and hopefully this gets close. These are the wedge shots. No, I've just pulled it. That is just horrendous. Look at this. I mean, this is the luckiest hole of golf I've ever played. Stop there. That's going to roll all the way back, but to be honest, I don't deserve to be close. I mean, that is genuinely 2 incredibly lucky shots. This does not deserve to be on the green. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. I really thought that was going to go in. Generally, when you get lucky like that, you always seem to hole those putts. So I was going, this has to go in the hole. Okay, 9th hole, again, skinny fairway. This course is definitely tougher than I imagined. I thought this week was going to be a bit of reprieve from the Open, but this course is tough. You're going to have to hit it straight and you're going to have to be good with your wedges. I think my mate Owen will, he'll carve this course up. This is right up his alley. That was nice. More of those, please. Chase. Yeah, look out for O&M on the leaderboards this week. This course is right up his alley. Short knocker, but he does hit it straight and he's very good with his wedges. 32 yards up the hill. This is a tough little shot. Check this out though. How good does that look? I'm gonna have to try and hit a bit more of a lofted shot here. Sit. Ah, that was bad. How did that go so long? Look at this putt. Oh man. I am not excited about this putt. These have got to be some of the toughest greens on GS Pro. 45 feet, but downhill like crazy. 24 feet this is playing as a feel. Come on. Get there. Oh, how is that short? How hard did I hit that? 6.1, which is 24 feet. How is that short? Stimp 11, I guess. Lovely. Never in doubt. 10th hole. 326. That's it. We're going for this. Rocks just short right. We'll play a nice little draw. No! That was bad. That was a bad swing. Go! Go! Just on the front edge. I'm going to chip that though, because that's going to be almost an impossible shot. I mean, putting that is just, it's over 120 feet. 28 yards. We have 28 yards. Let's go up to a lob wedge. And then we'll be able to do that. 31 yards it's saying to there. Let's try and carry this 23 yards as a feel. 27. Oh no. Come back. Come back. They're tough greens. They are tough greens. I feel like this is just going to snap left halfway through the putt. Oh, that was such a good putt. I seriously thought I had that. Okay, we're 2 under. We need to get it going. I mean, we really need to get some birdies. It's just not happening. This is the 11th hole. 365. It is dead downhill though, so let's just bomb a driver. I should be able to carry that bunker. Get right. Oh, it's going to be in the other bunker. Okay, that should be fine. We have 54 tucked and downwind. So let's just play a 65-yard shot because we are on a massive upslope. This should actually be pretty good, I think. $73. Oh, I've just nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Such a shame because that was, that's annoying. It was a great shot. I just hit it too hard. Now I've left myself a monster putt. I mean, this thing's going to snap right. Downhill, 30 feet. So 25 feet as a feel. Let's go 27. Come on. Come on. A little bit short. It was a really good putt. Okay, we've got to get something going now. I know Scuba was 1 under. So Scuba's leading at the moment at 1 under for the gross. The net, though, is what I want to win. So with my handicap, I'm really going to need to shoot some low scores. Oh, I've hooked it. Get in the other fairway. Don't go in that deep rough. Oh, it's going to be in the deep rough. Such a shame. There's some long holes on this course considering it's such a short course on paper. There are some real short holes, but there are some real long holes as well. So this is going to play 208 to the pin. I'm going to have to play more middle of the green, 208. Let's hit a 5-iron. Be good. I'll take that. It's a good shot. Just look at these greens. I mean, all of them. The pins are just tucked. I just did not expect this. I do apologize, guys, because I thought this was going to be an easier course this week, but these greens are just mental. 50-foot putt now as a feel. Come on. Oh, what a putt. What a putt. That is going to kickstart my round, hopefully. Now we're on a par 5. Quit it. I'm just getting a bit too much draw on my driver. Get in the bunker. Oh no. What is going on there? Look at my lie. 23 degrees up. And it's going to come out dead right. That's not good. What I'll do is I will just hit a 5 wood, but this is just going to go sky high. And I mean, this is going to go to the moon. I don't know what's going to happen with this shot. Look at that. That's insane. We'll take it. It's actually not bad. 30 yards. So if we can just carry this onto the front edge there, how far is it to the actual front edge? So it looks like it's going to come out a bit right. So 23 yards to that front edge. So that's all I want to carry, at about 23 to 24 yards. 28. Oh, Joe, sit. Still working on those feels. It's almost going to, I reckon this is just going to play straight because it's going to come out a little bit left, but then it's going to break. It's downhill. Let's just go there. Oh, that thing just snapped. That's insane. That thing just took off right. I just did not see that much break. I can't believe how much that moved. That is just insane. Stay right. Stay right. No. 107 out of the deep rough. So 25% is 25. So it's 130 yards roughly. Wind out of the left, 130 yards. Let's hit a pitching wedge, and I'm just going to hit this as a 124 yard feel. Little 3/4 pitching wedge. Not a bad effort, to be honest. I'll take that. Okay, 17 feet now as a feel. I don't think I've ever played as much break as I have on these greens whenever I've played GS Pro. Even Georgia Golf Club, I don't think has this much break. Go on, go in. It's a really good effort. Okay, due to the power of editing, you guys will think that I've gone from the 14th tee, or 14th green I should say, to the 15th tee. It is, however, 24 hours later. I had to pause my round due to family commitments. So this is the next day. I'm now going to try and play the rest of my round. So I've got 4 holes left to play. The 15th is a downhill par 3. What a shot to come back to. So it's 190 to the front edge of the green, slightly into the wind. So if we try and land this about 195, 196, wind out of the right, slightly into. If we play the wind at 5%, that's 202. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for the middle of the green, and I'm just going to try and hit a draw 6-iron. And this should be the perfect club as long as the wind doesn't get up. Oh no, I duffed it. Not a good swing. Such a hard shot to come back to. Kick. Oh, look at this. It's going to work out. Not bad. I will take that for the first shot of the day. So this is going to be effectively 40 feet. It is predominantly left to right. That looks pretty good because it's going to go right and then it should come back left at the end. And it's uphill, so I'm going to be hitting it quite hard. So 40 feet. Let's try and roll this in. Come back. Oh, just didn't play enough break. It was a good putt. Was really good for speed. 16th hole. How good does this hole look? Let's do a flyover. This seriously looks cool. It looks tough because I'm going to have to try and hit it a little bit further right than I want. And that fairway has a massive slope in it. This has to be one of the best looking courses on GS Pro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to the left side of the tee box as far as I can. And I am going to have to hit it over those trees. It's only 360 this hole. So I'm contemplating whether to take a 5-wood, but I'm not going to. I'm going to commit to a driver. I do have to hit it quite high though. So we'll be throwing it up. Oh, miss it. It just did. That's lucky. Wasn't a good swing. And I'm not surprised. I mean, it's the first driver swing of the day. That was very risky, but it's worked out. 63 yards now. It's going to come out right, but the wind is pushing it left. So I'm just going to pretty much aim straight at the hole. It looks like the pin is actually on. Let me do this. Let me hit F3. And you can see the pin is on a little slope. So I do need to keep this right of the pin ideally. So I am going to actually aim a tiny bit right. Because there's it's 2 tiers, that green. So I kind of need to keep it right of the pin. Otherwise it's going to roll all the way down that hill. It might mean I have a downhill putt though. All right, come on. 65, 62 yards as a feel. Sit, spin. Lovely shot. Really, really nice. Even this putt, look how much this is going to aggressively break right off the putter face. It's going to snap left. This is not an easy putt. And if I miss, if I go long, it's going to be down the hill. So I'm going to play a bit more break and I'm just going to die it in. And worst case, it should stop in the circle. Oh, that just caught that left edge. And thank goodness it did. Okay, 5 under, going into 17, 118 yards, wind hard out of the right. Let's actually do a little F3. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we can land this short. It should roll down towards the hill, so we should be able to get this quite close. 118. That wind is going to push it. So we do have a little bit of green to work with. Ideally, though, I want to land this about 114, I'd say. So I'm going to do a partial 52. Sit. Go in. Oh, you are kidding. How did that not go in? How did that not go in? That had 2 chances. It hit the pin at the base and then it almost spun back in as well. How did that not go in? Okay, on to 18. Let's have a look where we want to hit this. We'll head down there. Skinniest fairway. So it funnels into the absolute skinniest part of the fairway. I am going to hit driver because it's a par 5. We're going to give it a crack. Potentially, I could just take a 5-wood and reach it, but I'm going to try and reach it easily. Let's try and bomb one. Miss the deep rough. Big kick. Big kick. Oh, no. Just going to get caught up. Oh, that's saying it's a hazard. That's a shame. I did not have that on my radar. So either way, actually, if I move back, will I be in the fairway at any point? I potentially will, but I'm going to be miles away. How far is that away from the hole? Won't tell me. Let's just drop it there. We have 280 but it's dead downhill. Wind's out of the left. It's going to go right off the face. Let's just hit a 5-wood. This should actually be a pretty good club. Oh no, I've hooked it. That's going to be in the lateral. Miss it. Oh, don't. Oh, you are kidding. That is frustrating. Can't even see the, oh geez, I don't want to be there. What's my next option? This is saying I need to drop in these trees. That doesn't make sense. I went in by the green. Surely it's, surely I can drop up by the green. Flag line, or I can re-hit. Shit, that does not make sense. I guess I'm going to have to re-hit because I'm not going to drop it there. That'd be crazy. All right, let's re-hit. Hopefully we hit a good one, but this is going to be a big number. I'm coming back to the field rapidly. Wasn't going to hook that one. Kick right. Okay, let's try and chip this in for a bogey now. That'll take us to 5 under. Oh, I've hit it too hard. Sit. Ah, that was silly. Too aggressive. Come back in the circle. Yes, what a putt. Okay, and with that double bogey on the final hole, unfortunately, that is a round of 4 under par, which I'm not going to lie, that's not my best round ever, but that was a tough course. Let me know how you guys got on because the scores from this week are quite high. I was hoping it would be a week of reprieve, but with those greens, I mean, that was insane. I don't think I've played as much break on putts as I did in that round, so let me know how you guys went. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know. Any comments or questions, leave them down below and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.